Just a kid take back with another one. As we all seen the GX4 XL
What it do,
and the
YouTube?
GX4 Compact.
It's your boy Eisener's Tactical.
Both have
Just back with a little video, man. I'm gonna do a little video real quick on let you guys check out what I'm about to do. But this is my guy right here, Dress to Kill Tay. Dress number 2 to kill Tay, Taye. Cool brother, got a nice YouTube channel. I like him because he got some really nice guns, and he has a lot of budget stuff, and he does comparisons, and he does a couple little current event topics too. But a cool brother. I don't know how many subscribers he has. I think he's around like 600 or something like that, whatever, 550 or something. I don't know. But anyway, it's a small gun tuber takeover. Y'all know how I get down. I'm gonna keep shouting out all these small gun tubers who create great content, and we can keep growing the algorithm so we can all get views and subs and get monetized or whatever your goals are. All right, so go check out this brother right here, Dress to Kill Tay. He's doing a video right now on, I guess, the G4s, the Taurus G4, whatever came out, and they recalled it because it fired when someone dropped it. So anyway, check this brother out when you get a chance.
And yeah, man, we're just gonna keep coming with content.
All right, so let's go over here and see what we got. Remember, go ahead and like and subscribe to that man. Go check him out. Dress to Kill Tay.
I might not change out to.
All right, man. So what's going on here? I'm gonna leave him on so he can get some view time. But I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. So what's going on here, guys? Is I'm about to take a flight next week, go to Colorado. My daughter's softball summer about to kick off, and some big tournaments coming up. We're gonna be out in Colorado, and I'm gonna definitely carry my gun. So I realized I didn't have a case. I have traveled before with a firearm, but it was a while back, so I decided to upgrade my gun. So first thing you got to do when you travel, you have to have a TSA approved case, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money, so I just went on over to good old Jeff Bezos and got this thing right here. Let's get the plastic out. I'm really unboxing this. Y'all know me. I don't do too much editing. By the way, if you want to help me out, man, I'm about to be broke up in Colorado for a few weeks. Go ahead and cash app your boy. Help me out, man. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be real expensive out there. Anybody who want to just contribute a little bit, it's going to a good cause. I'm out there coaching, busting my butt for a bunch of girls, 20 girls. So ain't like I'm be buying beer money with it. So yeah, what we got here, man, it's a single pistol gun case for traveling on an airplane by Ilar. Excuse my pronunciation if I'm wrong. Ilar. Protective foam padding, includes multiple layers of protective foam padding, pressure equalizer valve, water and dust resistant. You can register online right there. I heard a lot of good things on it. Saw some reviews. Unfortunately, it's made in China. Y'all know how I feel, but it is what it is, man. So this is what it looks like. I can tell you right now, this thing looked like it was used, man. Look at that. I can tell you right now. Look at that, man. What is all that? That's like somebody opened it up, try to pry it open or something. Man, this is hella shady. But I ain't sending it back. I don't got time for that. But yeah, man, this is it right here, Hylar. So that starts off bad. Maybe I was like I don't know what that is, some packaging, and he was trying to scrape it off, or I don't know. But I inspected more later. So you got two spots for a lock right there. Got the nice snap safe. This will fit one pistol, it says. Here's your layers. So you got that layer right there. This layer right here, that's the bottom. So imagine you put your whatever you want there. Put your pistol here, and I think it's this pull system where you can pull chunks of foam out to fit it to what you want. You see that? So, and we'll get to that a little later. I ain't even about to do all that right now. If you guys want to let you guys see the thing. And right now I don't have a couple of my pistols here to let you guys know I'm having some work done to my trigger guard, having it shaved down to get rid of that Glock bump. So the gun I will be taking with me will be the G29, but I have this laying around right now just to show you if it fits. So it will fit a full-size pistol clearly, and when you take the foam out, it can sit down if you want. You can sit lower, and it'll close like that too, obviously. Now the question is, I'm trying to bring a bunch of stuff inside the case. So let's talk about flying with a pistol. So you got to have this. So we figured that out. You got to have that. Got to have a hard case with a locking with external locks on it. Okay, so you got to have that. But more importantly, man, what you want to do is print out the rules of current rules with the year you traveling of the airline that you're traveling. You also want to search TSA current regulations and rules. But more importantly, TSA lets you guys know, I ain't gonna get political, but they just a bunch of dudes and women just standing around. They ain't no real agency. I don't know why they call them agents. No, they just some regular ass people, and they ain't really the most professional people in the world. So let's just get that out the way real quick. But so you want to print out the airline. So the way the order works, the airlines have the last word on how they allow weapons in their planes. It's not TSA. TSA rules are actually a little more looser than certain airline rules. So keep that in mind. So when you're flying, check TSA of the year you're in, see what they're talking about, and then check the airline that you're going to be flying with, and then print the rules out, because some of these people don't know their own fucking rules. And it'd be nice if you had it there and be able to do a quick search. If they want to do a quick search, you want to have that there. So here's an example of how I'm going to fly. So I print out the Southwest rules. I'm flying Southwest. So I highlighted checking a firearm. So I'll know, like, make sure when I go, I'll make sure I meet that requirement. And I printed everything out. And then this is all other stuff. I mean, you ain't really, this is like some other stuff. So now I basically highlighted the parts that's going to probably get you stopped or something like that. So I got uh, the gun storage requirements. You see how I highlighted that? Firearm must be in a hard container placed inside of a soft container, or firearm placed in a hard-sided locked suitcase must be encased in a hard-sided locked container. And you should retain the key. So if they try to say give you the keys, nope, you should retain the key or combination to the lock, and may use any brand of type of locks to secure your firearm, including TSA recognized locks. And we'll get into that in a minute. That's a key word, TSA recognized locks. I'm gonna tell you why that might not be so important. Okay, checking your guns. I highlighted that. Uh, Basically, let you know how to check the guns. You can't just walk up. You got to go tell them that you have a firearm. They take you to another aisle. Gun carry-arms never should be on the carry-on luggage. I highlighted that. Ammunition, small amounts of ammunition, personal use provided. Ammunition must be placed in the same container as the firearm and must be securely packed in a cardboard, wood, metal boxes, or other packaging specifically designed to carry small amount of ammunition. So what they basically saying on this is, I just brought a couple examples out. You can have your ammo in the original box that it came in, and when they say that contain, they talk about this little plastic part right here. They want it in a box with something like this, so you can bring it like this. By the way, this is that double tap hard cast 230 grain 10 mil, man, bear stopper. But yeah, so you can bring it in your original ammo box like this. I'm not bringing this, by the way. I'm not bringing no double tap out there, but I will be bringing 100 rounds of 10 mil, because I'm bringing it the Glock 29. So I'll be bringing 100 rounds of this. So this would suffice for traveling with, in a container. So those are your two options on carrying your ammo. One of those little ammo things, or either the original box. So you are limited to 11 pounds. So that should seem pretty heavy. So I don't even know how much 11 pounds is, but it can't be too much more than 200. I don't know. You guys tell me how many rounds is 11 pounds. I guess I can do the math myself, but I ain't got time. But no loose ammunition or loose loaded magazines or clips are allowed. So the reason why I'm pointing this out, because certain airlines, when I was doing my research, they do allow you to bring ammo in magazines. I think United are one of them. And so that's why you want to go over the rules of the airline along with the current TSA rules. TSA rules don't change that much, but you always want to check it the day you're flying, and you want to get your current rules of the airline and cross-check that information and then bring it with you. So that's a big tip, man. So I'm just letting you guys know that's a big tip. So always do that. Now, the other thing you want to do, as far as bringing stuff, like I said, you can't bring ammo like this on Southwest. Okay. Can't bring them like that, but you can bring mags. It's got to be empty. And any part that goes into a gun or on a gun is considered a gun part, and that has to be in a check bag. It can't be on the carry-on. Now, the holsters, sure, you can put that in there because that's not that gun part, really. You know, only thing that goes on the gun is considered a gun part, but this is not considered a gun part. So I can put this in my regular luggage, okay? But me, I probably the loader. You can bring that. I probably won't though. But so some of the things I'm gonna bring some ear protection, small ones. I'm not bringing the ear pros. I'm gonna bring these. I'm gonna bring a small flashlight. Um, Now, here's the other thing you want to do. Even though it's in a locked box, you want to, let me clear this weapon. You want to have your weapon locked out. I'm not bringing this, by the way. That's my other gun. I don't have it with me. My buddy have it for tomorrow. So you want to, I'm going to do mine. You can do what you want, but I'm going to do mine like this because that way when it goes through the machine to x-ray it, they'll see that the slide is locked back and it has a cable going through it. And then, well, you don't have to even have it locked back. You can just have it like this, but it doesn't matter. Bottom line is that they're going to see this big ass cable running through there, locked all up. And so they're gonna feel better about it because I'm going above and beyond. So that's how I'm gonna play TSA and all. I'm gonna fuck with their head, show them how I'm gonna go above and beyond the standard. Okay, so that's another thing you want to do. Now, why do I have two locks? They say, eyes and ears. Why do you got two locks? Because this lock is gonna be for. So that's gonna be in the gun case, locked up. Now this lock is when you're rolling through the airport, whatever, right? You don't want to be holding this in your hand, whatever. So I'm gonna have this locked on to my carry-on, my roller. You got me? And then when I'm like in my Airbnb where we're staying, when I'm not there, I'm gonna have it locked up like this with the two locks right here, boom, and I'll have this locked to like a secure thing in the house. If someone wants it, they're gonna get it, but it's a deterrent. You feel me? You can't stop nobody from getting shit they want if they really want it, but you can make it harder. And so that's what this lock for. On your roller, carry on when you're going through the hotel, whatever it may be, that's right there with you. If you were in a rental car and you can have it locked up to the headrest or something like that, hanging like this, or underneath the seat well or something like that. But in your hotel, heavy piece of furniture or something you can see, or some kind of steel pole, lock it to that. So that way housekeeping come in, you got a lock there, you got a lock there, and you got this locked up. So stuff like that, just something to think about. And that's what that lock's for. Now, the other thing I'm going to do, another tip for you, I'm going to put my name and phone number and put a big piece of clear tape across it on there. So if something happens and it comes up missing or whatever, they can reference real quickly whose it is. You feel me? So I'm gonna have my name, my phone number on the box taped on here. So that's another tip I'm gonna do. Okay, you guys got me? So now that we got that out the way, the key thing is make sure that gun is loaded before you put it in the box and you walk up to TSA. Make sure there's no ammo nowhere, no loose ammo nowhere. You got that gun already cleared and everything, and you can feel confident with that. Okay. Now, the ammunition on Southwest, you can put the ammo. I heard in Ziploc bags, and people say they usually just put it. It has to be separate. So what they'll do is put it in a Ziploc bag and lay the ammo right here, spread it out flat, and then put this foam back on top, and then put the pistol on top. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to so I told you guys what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do it like this. I don't even know if it's going to work because remember, I just bought it and it's a live video. This is not edited. So I don't even know if it's going to work. Oh, well, there you go. It did work. So now that looks kind of high. Remember, I can take some of these pieces out, but and it ain't going to be this big of a gun either. It's going to be the Glock 29. So we got a lot of things going on right now. So let's see how that would look. And the Glock 29, I'm not bringing a light with it. So even though I have the stream lights, so that ain't gonna. Oh yeah, that'll close. Let's see here. Okay. Let me see something. Wait. why. Oh, that's why the cable was hitting there. There we go. So, oh, wait a minute. Ah, man, these snaps really work. I can tell you that. Okay. Okay, there we go. So now, as you can see, I have a full-size pistol in here, completely sealed. As you can see, completely sealed. That little stain back there is really bothering me. I don't know what went down with that, but I might have to put a complaint on this order, and maybe they'll send me another one. I just can't get two, because sometimes Amazon, when you complain, they'll actually send you that same product out and tell you to keep it. Because I got a Christmas thing. I'll tell you a story about that. They did it for us. But as you can see, I got 100 rounds of 10 millimeter ammo in here. I got a full size Glock 21 45 ACP, and with the lock, right? And I think that's all I got up in here. But that ain't bad, because the Glock 29 is half the size of that pistol. So I will probably be able to get these little small items up in here in the little foam part. I'll put these little small items. Might try to squeeze this in there, squeeze this up in here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Damn, I gotta get these 3 mags up in there. So we'll see. I'll just probably shove them down like that, because the 29 is like half the size of this box. So I'll be able to get all this up in there. I was gonna bring the binoculars. I'll probably still bring them, but I'll probably put them on my check-in, and then I'll probably put my binocular in here. So if I go outdoors, because I'm going out to the mountains to shoot, I can just say that right now. My wife already know I'm going out to the mountains to shoot. So, and I'll do a video and show you guys out there with me shooting. I'll be in Colorado, so it's a open carry state. You got to have a permit for concealed. You guys know how I feel about open carry. I ain't doing that. But so now let's get to the locks. So these locks, TSA approved locks. I had bought these a while back. As you see, it's brand new. I never used it. I got 2 of them. But don't buy TSA approved locks. Just buy regular. I'm not using these. I'm just using this for example. Don't use these, because what I understand, you see that little key right there? TSA agents have keys for all TSA approved locks. Huh, you guys didn't know that probably, huh? Because there's no key coming with this lock. Okay. But TSA has these little skeleton key locks that are universal for all TSA approved locks, and particularly master lock. So they in on it. They in on the racket. So don't buy anything that says TSA. See where it says TSA accepted? That doesn't mean that you have to buy it. So you got to watch the language. If it said you have to buy a TSA approved lock, that would be different. But when you go in the store buying locks, look for yourself. It'll say accepted. It don't say you have to have it. So I ain't using these locks. Okay. What I'm going to use, I haven't figured that quite all the way, because I just got the damn thing, because I was waiting to see what the whole size is. But I got these little locks, little cheap ass locks. And let's see if they work. This is live. Let's see if they work. If they work, these are the locks I'm using, guys. Okay, that's one. Now let's just try this one. Make sure that key works before I lock it. That don't work on that, huh? That's not the right key. So where is the key for this lock? Maybe this is it. Wow, so that works there too. Let's see. All right. So, all right, there go 2 locks. Now, on these boxes, now what is a TSA rule, for every place that a lock can go, TSA wants a lock on it. So you couldn't just roll up there with just one lock with this open. Maybe you could, depends on the airline. It's just, it's all so flawed, from airport to airport to city to who says what. It's all flawed. So you want to go above and beyond. So if you buy a case with eyelets, all 4, it has 4 eyelets, get 4 locks. Put a lock on everywhere that a lock can go. So as you can see, this is all you need. Now you want to have 2 sets of keys for your lock. So you're going to have one here and then one somewhere else. So that way, if something happened, you got 2 sets of keys. Okay. Now the good thing about these little cheap locks, you can probably cut these off. Go to a hardware store. If you lost the keys, it's not a big deal. But you want to do that. Now the other thing is, when you check in, once they do it, there's a card they're gonna put inside of here that's gonna say that you declared that this weapon was unloaded, and make sure you put that card inside of this box. That's a key part. You're gonna pull you to the side. There's gonna be a little card you got to fill out, and it's basically saying that you're declaring that this weapon is no ammunition in here. and the weapon and the ammunition that is in here is stored properly according to TSA and the airline requirements. So that's pretty much how it goes, guys. That's just my little tutorial. If someone knows more than that, someone knows more than that, let me know. I won't be bringing the Glock 19. I was, but I'm not going to bring that. I just don't think I'm going to be needing to have this up there. But just so it'll be this one. That's the one. So let me know what you guys think, and just remember, this is how you got to do it. If you fly, you can't. For every hole that the lock can go on the box, it has to have a lock on it. And make sure you read the rules of your airline and all that stuff, because you don't want to get clowned when you get up there. But man, I think that's pretty much it, man. If you guys stay this long, go ahead, like the video, subscribe, and it's your boy Eisener's Tactical. I'm out. Peace.